Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Melanie back with Melanie Loves Death Metal. Another collection update today. Got a bunch of tapes, couple vinyl. Monday was a really good mail day. Definitely got the week started off right. In the background, I'm currently playing one of my favorite tapes or albums at the moment, Mortem's Eternal Solitude on Transylvanian Recordings. Death Doom at its finest. I've talked about this several times already. Pick this up if you haven't. I think the tape is sold out, but you can buy the digital version on Bandcamp. Great stuff. I will never stop talking about this album. I absolutely love it. Alright, let's get started. Just jump right in. The first package I got yesterday was from Desert Wastelands. I feel like this needs no introduction if you love death metal. Malevolent Creations, The Ten Commandments, their first studio album. First tape I've ever owned by them. So I was really happy when I saw that they had these represses for sale. Snagged it as fast as I possibly could. Wish I had bought more to share with my friends because I know that they're sold out now. But yeah, Malevolent Creation doesn't really need much of an introduction if you're into death metal. Easily one of the death metal bands in history of death metal. Great album, one of my favorites that they put out. It's their first studio album, so of course it's a favorite. I have a couple of their vinyl. I'll probably start collecting their whole entire discography someday, slowly. A lot of it's worth a lot of money and flipping prices and stuff like that. But yeah, I was happy that they had this for sale. Like I said, it's sold out, but a great addition to my collection. So timeless classic, just amazing album. Malevolent Creation just doesn't get any better than that. They're a great band. The next package I got was a Bandcamp Friday purchase. I already had this on vinyl. It was one of my favorite releases from last year on Translation Lost Records. That is Glorious Depravity's Ageless Violence. Really, really good album. I love this album. I still listen to it often. I will probably pop this on as soon as Mortem is done. Like I said, one of my favorite releases last year. I have it on vinyl, saw that they had it available on their Bandcamp, decided, hey, Bandcamp Friday, I'll support the band even more, I'll add the tape to my collection. The J card is just lyrics. Love the album artwork, but yeah, really good stuff from Translation Lost. Glorious Depravity. I think they still have some vinyl available on Translation Lost's website. This tape might still be available. The last I checked it was, but it could be sold out by now. I don't know. But yeah, as always, links will be in the description of where you can get this. But check this out if you have not. It is really, really good stuff. Alright, the third package I got was actually from the band themselves. Julian from Fetid posted on their Instagram a couple weeks ago that he's cleaning out some room or whatever and found a bunch of the tapes, extra tapes that they hadn't sold yet. I know this is really hard to find for a decent price. The flippers, obviously are selling it for way more than what they should. It's sold out pretty much everywhere, and obviously that is Fetid's Steeping Corporeal Mess. I got the vinyl on 20 bucks spin, obviously, but I said, hey, I want this in my tape collection. It's one of my favorite death metal albums at the moment. And the fact that it came directly from Julian, and it's a Head Split Records release, hey, had to get it. I got lucky. I know I saw a lot of people were commenting and saying that they private messaged him, but I was one of the few that he was able to send one to. So yeah, I love the album artwork on this album. If you're not familiar with Fetid, get familiar with Fetid because they are incredible, really, really good. Old school, brutal sounding death metal. It's a really good album, really good band, and I need to get more of their demos and stuff in my collection, but I was happy to add this tape. So once again, thank you, Julian. Appreciate you taking my message first out of several that I'm sure that you got. Was really happy to add this to my collection. I know that he sold a couple other color variants, but I just picked the basic one because I figured some other fan out there should get the cooler one since I already have the vinyl. So that was the other package I got, and then finally I got 2 tapes through Tour de Garde, which is a distro in Canada. They have a really large marketplace store on Discogs, and then they also have their own marketplace store, like a website. But their Discogs seems to have more of a selection, so I'm not really sure why that is, but I was just creeping through it one night, looking to see what they had available. I'm on a big black metal kick right now, as you guys know, and I'm trying to add as much to my collection as possible. Saw that these were available for an actual good price. It was not an insane price at all, so I did not spend an insane amount of money for any of these. Picked them up, and I got them yesterday, so they came in less than a week, which is impressive. So thank you, Tour de Garde. That's impressive. And yeah, so I feel like these need no introduction, but if you're a black metal fan, you know Leviathan. Was really happy that I was able to snag these. The first one that I got is his compilation that came out a couple years ago, Unfailing Fall into Naught. It came in this special like twill baggie. I don't have it. I don't want to get up and go walk and find it, but it's over there in my tape collection over there somewhere. It's a little twill baggie. Maybe I'll post a picture in this clip somewhere to show you, but comes on this really cool like black looking almost Kevlar looking tape, the sticker. It also came with the patch too, but again, I'm not a patch collector. I was more excited about the tape, so if you're really interested in what the patch looks like, I will post a picture of that at the end of this video too. So yeah, Leviathan, this is a compilation. It came out a couple years ago, so it's not anything. Actually, this was one of the most recent releases that he's gotten out, but good stuff, good black metal. I feel like it doesn't really need much of an introduction if you're into black metal. And then obviously the second tape in that package was the first sublevel of Suicide. It's probably really dark and glary, I'm sorry. It's on this really nice blue translucent tape. It's got the alpha side and then the omega side. This is a phenomenal album. If you're new to black metal, I don't recommend listening to this right away. Maybe ease into it. There's some points where it's just really ambient black metal music. There's not vocals, but it's really, really good. It's a good tape to just pop on when you're trying to get something done with work, or you know, just something to have on in the background. But it's definitely a really good album. The vocals on this are different from any other black metal album that I've had, but it's really good stuff. I understand why people love this. Some people consider Leviathan to be one of the best black metal projects or bands, whatever you want to call it, out there. I definitely agree, so I was happy to get these into my collection. So that's it for the tapes. I only got 3 vinyl yesterday, only 3, but these are considered basic hole fillers, and then obviously 1 new release. So the first new release that I got just came out this year, I think sometime in February. Suffering Hour, the Cycle of Reckoning, or the Cycle Reckoning, the Cyclic Reckoning, Jesus, Cyclic Reckoning, one of the best albums to be out so far this year, out on Profound Lore. Unfortunately, my copy came a little warped, so I'm unable to play one side. It's just plain black vinyl, nothing special to show you there. So yeah, I'm currently working with Profound Lore right now about maybe getting a replacement. Just kind of bummed about that. I've been waiting for this album. I was really excited about this album, but it comes with this really nice lyric book with some really cool pictures of the bands. There's some nice artwork in here, right there. Really, really good album. I have so many good things to say about this. I have so many people have posted about this on Instagram too, and they've done reviews on this. There's so many good reviews about this. I will link a few of my favorite Instagram posts, people that have done reviews on this. Their words pretty much echo everything that I think about this album. It's fantastic. So check this out. I think it's pretty much sold out everywhere for the most part, so hopefully I'll be able to find a replacement. But for right now, I'm at least happy that I was able to support the band, give them some money, because they definitely make great music. And just so you know, it's kind of like a mix of black and death metal. If you really want to know what kind of music it is, obviously it's death metal, but it's different. It's good. It's refreshing. They've got their own sound. They're doing their thing. It's a really good album. The next album I got is also a hole filler. Surprisingly didn't have this in my collection. I don't really know why. I just, when it first came out, I kind of was like, yeah, this is good. Yeah, this is good. I'll buy it. Yeah, I'll buy it. And then I missed the pre-orders, and then they did another pressing and another pressing, and eventually got to the point where it was too late, and flipping prices were horrible on Discogs, and then eventually one popped up that I had in my want list, and I got the email that it was an actual retail price of $25, so I was like, I had to get this. So this is obviously Gatecreeper Sonoran Depravation. Needs no introduction. I feel like if you know Gatecreeper, you know what this is. Chase right there with no mustache, looking odd. If you're familiar with Chase, he's the lead singer. Came on this really nice, which I was surprised that this was a retail price. This like nice green, swampy green vinyl. Plays nice, perfect condition. Again, a nice Discogs find. I've been getting lucky lately with that. And again, Gatecreeper, I feel like they just don't need much of an introduction for you guys. You probably already know who they are. You already know this album. You know what it sounds like. It's great death metal. Some people love it more than their newest stuff. Some people just don't care. I'm one of those people. I think it's a great album. I also love their new stuff too. So, Gatecreeper, great band, awesome live. That was one of the last concerts I saw before COVID hit. So definitely we'll go see them live again if they come through the Tampa area. And then finally, I finally got this in. It's been in shipping for a while. It took forever to get to me, but I got the latest Saor, Forgotten Paths. This is the 4th album in his series. This is my favorite out of the 4. And unfortunately, I know like some people are like, oh, it's the recent release and blah blah blah. The old stuff is so good. I agree. The old stuff is fantastic, but this has a progression to it that he has gotten to from roots to now. Like he does some stuff in this album that is just phenomenal. The first song really gets you hooked. Nice printed inner sheet with some lyrics on the other side. And then this came on white vinyl, which people that know me well know that white vinyl is one of my favorite kinds of vinyl pressing. I believe this is the 5th pressing, so there's been a lot of pressings and that I've missed, obviously. But I'm happy to finally have this in my collection. I love this album. I love Saor. It's one of my favorite projects. So yeah, that's all I've got for you guys today. Links in the description as always. Probably gonna do another video later. My ring's going off, but yeah, thanks guys.